This is a defensive breakdown of Bernard Hopkins versus Tavoris Cloud. Hopkins is the oldest champion in history. Well, why? Because he's experienced, he's elusive, and he knows defense. So who better to study from than B-Hop? Let's start off by looking at his ability to maintain distance, slip punches, and counter punches as well. I usually find that in the first round, fighters show their game plans. You can see that Hopkins is trying to maintain distance by stepping backward every time Cloud advances, ready to throw his right hand counter. And when you're advancing or retreating, you always want to widen your stance and then narrow your stance. So widen, narrow, widen, narrow, widen, narrow. You don't want to do the opposite. You don't want to narrow first and then widen, or you risk getting knocked down. Now I want to show you something that B-Hop does here with his jab hand, with his lead hand. He uses it to measure Cloud. So you see him stick it out there. He's not trying to hit him with it. He's just measuring him. So watch again. He does it right there. He's trying to measure Cloud, and when he breaks that plane, he steps backwards. In this clip, B-Hop continues to maintain distance, and when that distance collapses, he slips right and tries to throw the right hand counter. So look, he's wanting to throw that right hand counter. He's stepping back or slipping right. And then here you're going to see he's actually going to slip right and right hand counter. Now, of course, the ref steps in the way, which kind of sucks, so I'll show you that again, and hopefully you can get the gist of it. And he's going to slip right, throw the right hand counter. Now, B-Hop was kind of doing this the whole fight. I think it's kind of his bread and butter punch. Maintaining distance, slipping right, throwing the right hand counter. You'll see he does it here again. He wants to throw that right hand counter. He's slipping right on every movement that Cloud makes, and he throws that right hand counter. So let's see it again in slow motion. You'll notice that he kind of pulls his punch here, which I think if he would have fully extended, he would have landed on Cloud, but he does kind of pull the punch and falls short. But again, it's still the move. So check it out. Here it comes, and the right hand counter. Now in this next clip, you're going to see B-Hop continue to use the right hand counter over top of Cloud's jab. It's a classic move that B-Hop does really well, but he gets caught here. So see, Cloud jabs, he does slip the first one, then he gets hit with that second one, and then he slips the third one and counters it. So how did he get hit? Well, if you notice, B-Hop's going to be moving forward when he gets hit with that jab. So he does successfully slip this first punch right about here. And the second one, watch, he's going to step forward. Right there, gets caught off guard. The third one, he does successfully slip and count. Now let's talk about lead rights. B-Hop is so good at maintaining distance that he's able to land lead rights effectively. Any UFC fans out there know that Lyoto Machida is one of the best at counterpunching, and that's because he's such a master at maintaining distance. Actually, I recently came across something by Bruce Lee that says, "The maintenance of proper fighting distance has a decisive effect on the outcome of the fight." That's because if you control distance, you can control the offensive. So B-Hop likes to use the lead right as part of his offense. You'll see here that Cloud actually steps in on him, and he throws the lead right. So Cloud's going to step in and close that distance right here, and then gets caught with the lead right. Again, this time Cloud is stepping to the right. He's resetting basically. He's walking to the right. Bernard sees this and takes advantage of it, throwing the lead right. And in this final clip, you're going to see B-Hop throw another lead right. This time it's following 3 jabs, so arguably he set it up with the 3 jabs. I would say there was a break in the action. Cloud actually steps in and then gets caught with the lead right. So you're going to see these 3 jabs. 1, 2, 3. And then Cloud's going to step in with the jab but get caught with the right as soon as he steps in. By the way, I love when guys shake their heads like that because it usually means you caught them pretty good and they're just trying to play it off. But anyway, on to head movement. I want to point out here what B-Hop's doing. It's hard to appreciate what he's doing in real time, so we definitely want to watch it again in slow motion. Alright, so in this clip, B-Hop is literally rolling with the punches.
Hopkins slipping, ducking, turning his shoulders.
This is a very telling moment. Cloud has Hopkins where he wants him. What is he going to do with it? If Hopkins can outwork and outbeat him here, Cloud's going to have some problems down the stretch.
That's real boxing right there, y'all. Alright, so notice that B-Hop's right hand is high, guarding his chin. His lead shoulder is high, guarding the other side of his chin. And then his lead hand is low, guarding his body. And he's literally rolling as Cloud throws punches. And he's countering as well. And you can tell when these punches are actually hurting Cloud because he gets stunned for a quick second, like this one right there. Or that one. Anyway, hopefully somebody out there can use something from this, or at least learn something from the great Bernard Hopkins. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.